welcome to North Dakota State Stadium. It's the Wyoming Cowboys and the North Dakota State Bison. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. The ball is teed up, and the Bison ready to kick it away and get this game started. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cowboys offense will go on the attack first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Motion from the wideout. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on first down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Slithers into space. Could be an alley. And he scores! Touchdown, Wyoming!
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And now it'll be the Bison offense with his first possession of the game. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. Everybody wants to make big plays, but he's got to take them when they're available and not force things. Looking for space. It's Scott. Turning it on.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
On the option. He'll pitch it. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1, was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Tackled after a short gain, it'll be 2nd and 9.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Brown will throw it. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on 3rd down.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Motion from the wide receiver. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Converts on 4th down, still going. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
With the run on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Quarterback keep. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. To the air, it's Hughes. Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Catches it at the 15. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Scott. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's a kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And here comes the punt team. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Quick handoff. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a man. It's Hughes. Working that left side now. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. 30 short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Running inside, it's Harris. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Maybe a crease. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And it's just got to be nice to have a running back that can make big-time plays with his feet. First down, second down, third down right here. His opportunity, he gets the football, makes a huge gain. He makes this offense go, and it makes it so easy to be a play caller.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Rushes on him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes it on the run. Caught. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wyoming.
Man, the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? Like, quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Brown wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Working the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Scott. There's some room. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance, and right here just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it, and right now he's doing some damage on this defense.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
And here comes the offense on second down. Knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a loss of 7. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Here we go, ready.
Quarterback making adjustments. Brown will throw it. Under fire. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. Wyoming's offense heads out to get this drive started. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for space, it's Harris. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. The Cowboys moving quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Made a defender miss. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. They'll start this drive at their own 48. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistake.
Let's it fly. They went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Ready, go.
Brown wants to pass. Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
So after that incompletion, 4th down, you've got to hold serve if you're this offense, right? Both offenses up and down the field. The opponent scored twice. You scored a touchdown on your first drive. I think you got to go for it here because right now nobody's playing defense, and this game very easily could come down to which team has the ball last.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Harris. They'll find a little bit of running room there. It'll be 3rd down as the clock runs before the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We begin with Louisville taking on the NC State Wolfpack. And it's the Cardinals looking to push their record to 4-1 on the season. And you do that, you're in the driver's seat in terms of locking down a postseason spot. Although I think their goals are far bigger than just that.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Brown will throw it. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Gonna run it. It's Scott. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Fires to the tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They've finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for room, it's Harris. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Back to throw, it's Hughes. Fires to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for the...
There he goes! Inside the 50. He's at the 30. The tag! And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, North Dakota State!
I mean, let's go. That's a day's worth of yards right there on one carry. The home run hitter takes the snap, gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus yards to the house.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. After that last scoring drive, old Uncle Mo has switched sidelines, and now they'll try to get it back while they're clinging to this lead. Gives it on the option. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. First down here for the offense. Right back to the well. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Maybe some room here. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air, it's Hughes. That's caught. It's Richardson. Headed into the final period, both of these backs have been strong so far and looking to be able to finish. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Cowboys will punt this one away. They'll look to pin them deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. This offense trying to keep the momentum going. They scored the last time they had it. The defense got it back for them, and now a chance to take the lead. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll go right back to him. Follows that surge up front. He's got 5 out to the 13.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Makes the catch at the 35. Slips through the line. And there he goes. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. This offense has it with really good field position. The run inside. It's Harris. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Under fire. Turns it loose. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw. It's Hughes. Pressure coming. Outside the pocket. Lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! They've stretched out the lead, and now they can't catch him with a field goal.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
He'll take it himself. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front.
Well, trail. In the game right now, the offense obviously needs better plays than that, and it took a negative play, but at least the good news is they got out of bounds, so they're able to stop the clock. They've got to dial something up here that's going to get a big play.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Complete on the left to Williams. He's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Running inside, it's Scott. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Brown wants to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
Ready, go!
Using his legs, it's Scott. They don't get nearly enough on third down. Fourth down coming from the 48. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Gotta have it here on fourth down. Working that left side. On the move at the 30. Down to seam on the left. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Here he comes from his own end zone. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gets it out quickly. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. Got his man on the right. Crosses the 45. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long.
Fires deep toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking downfield, it's Hughes. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a third down stop. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! And they take the lead inside a minute to play.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Coming out with it, it's Moore. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, try to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. On the run, it's Scott. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. And they'll get nothing going on this one either, at least back to the line of scrimmage, but it is fourth down. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Wait just a second. They're going to go for it here, and, man, if they don't get it, it brings losing into the equation. He might want another play. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the rock. Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. First play of the first possession of OT.
Here we go. Go.
Rides the option, he keeps it. Runs through a tackle. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Yeah, and how about the QB? Calls his own number and all these options, obviously multiple plays. He decides to stick with it, get some positive yards, and now what's next off of that? What's my next read off of that? How am I going to mix things up and keep this defense off balance?
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense and you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on third down. Brown will throw it. It's complete to the left. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. He'll toss it. Touchdown, North Dakota State! And they grab the lead here in overtime. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone and an absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it. And guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. The defense, well, you're just going to have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Harris. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Cowboys with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the red zone, it's Harris. Got enough space. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Touchdown, Cowboys! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. And now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with one play to win this football game.
Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. Back to pass, it's Hughes. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul.
A personal foul in overtime. What an egregious mistake, and one that he won't be able to explain. On the ground, it's Harris. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Might as well stick with him. Touchdown, Wyoming! Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
Now in the second overtime, you must go for the 2-point conversion. They're going to run it. They do not get the 2, and now the lead sits at 6 in double OT. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And they pick it off. You can't give it away in overtime. It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime, just an absolute kick in the gut.
It's a kick in the gut, and you remember those exact plays, Reese. The things I could have done a little bit better, or the ball could have bounced my way. Just a few of those little plays make the difference in winning or losing the ball game.
And I think as players too, David, you know, when you watch the film, you didn't do enough, but you definitely had some positives out there on the field. Guys stepped up, guys delivered, and put you in a position to win. In the end, moving forward, when the game's on the line, you got to be able to close games out.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.